Here's your daily updates. Newsman Dennis Daily offers his take on the events of the day in another daily video blog.
Hi, and thanks again, everybody. Well, during the hot season here in Palm Springs, I've decided to take a few days off. So today, let's look back at one of the daily news updates from the past year that got the biggest amount of email. Hi, and thanks again, everybody. We are outside Tehachapi, California, on a winding stretch of road that follows a most amazing railroad. The first rail line that connected Los Angeles to San Francisco. But when they got to this mountain pass, there was a problem. The rail lines wouldn't match up. So how do you gain or lose 40 or 50 feet very quickly? Trains can't do that. Well, they do it here on the Tehachapi Loop. And for those who love railroading, the Loop is a magic place. It was actually built all the way back in the 1870s. When they tried to build the railroad from Los Angeles to San Francisco, they ended up making a loop. They couldn't go straight north out of Los Angeles. You see, the reason is a ridge of mountains, the Tehachapis. So they swung out around it and topped the crest of the Tehachapis here at Tehachapi, California. Technically, Keene, California. In this digital representation, you see how the railroad snakes around and how it goes around a natural hill in order to gain the altitude to rise over the peak of the mountain. And at night, this is indeed a very, very special place. Everyone loves the Tehachapi Loop. It even had its own postal cancellation at one time. And the little city of Weilong next to the loop, you might think W-A-L-O-N-G is a Chinese word. It's actually named for the man who was head of the railroad gang here, W.A. Long. Yes, the Tehachapi Loop is where it all happens, where the freight, and now it's only freight, goes across the high ridge of the Tehachapi in that long, slow trek between Los Angeles and San Francisco. And it is one of the busiest railroad sections in the United States. You don't have to wait very long to see a train go past here. And that gentleman walking around, he came here to see it from Japan. So the next time you see a train go past, you'll realize that it has to stay at a pretty steady grade. And if the engineers hadn't been inventive enough to come up with a way to go around a natural hill and have the train go over the top of itself and gain that altitude, this line could have never been built through here. I'm Dennis Daly with your Daily News Update.